Hi everybody, Jim Egan, head of school, Synapse School, with a Friday update. 5 minutes, 5 insights, 5 domains. Happy New Year, let's go. Okay, number one, something that I'm thinking about. So I walked by the foosball table in the middle school and noticed little pictures of teachers and staff, their heads that were taped on the little players in the foosball table. And one of the kids, William, walked by me with another group of 8th graders and was like, "Hey Jim, did you see that table today?" I said, "Yeah, I saw the table." And I said, "Yeah, who was up to that?" And he said, "I have no idea," which means he has an idea. And this little cute example of the playfulness of middle schoolers, I think means much more, actually. I don't know if Williams was thinking about that, but what I was thinking after I saw that today is that these students feel emotionally safe to be playful with the adults in their lives here at Synapse. They feel connected. They feel like they can adapt their surroundings and their space without fear of any punitive response from the adults. And it's really an indication of a space and a school that kids feel a part of in a healthy way. That playfulness doesn't happen by chance. It's how we set up relationships here at Synapse. And I was amused by what I saw, but more importantly, it was an opportunity for me to reflect on the health of this school and to really feel good about what we're doing as a community, particularly in the middle school. Number two, a shout out to someone who is behind the scenes, yet we all know internally, and that is Jennifer Wences. Jennifer is in charge of financial aid and works on our communications team, but she's helping with so much more. She is at our admissions events. She is helping work with our annual fund team. She's doing so much here in so many areas and does it with such kindness and care, professionalism. I don't know what we would do without Jennifer. Something that I really appreciate personally is she's also trying to get me to speak a little more Spanish because I took enough Spanish in school where I should be speaking it a little better than I am today. But she, again, is so caring and kind, even with me on my lack of Spanish speaking skills. More importantly, she's just a big asset to our school. So this is a shout out to Jennifer. We love you. Thanks for all that you do. Okay, number three, a look ahead. I don't want to look too far ahead this time. Let's go to next week where we have a Bold Ideas event, right? That's our speaker series here at Synapse. This year, we're really focusing on AI, its impact on parenting and education. And I'll be speaking with Jay Parikh, one of our longtime parents. And if you don't know Jay, he really is at the heart of Microsoft's AI transformation and just a huge player in this space. Great guy, has a child who's now off at Castellea for high school, and he's got an 8th grader as well here. And so come out and hear Jay and I talk about AI, parenting. We'll have a few laughs. I'll poke at him a little more. He'll probably poke at me a little bit too. That'll be a lot of fun, and that's next week. Okay, number four, a peek behind the scenes. So the independent schools in the Bay Area, certainly on the peninsula, right now are full throttle on admissions. And that also means that recommendations are being written by teachers for those who are applying to other schools. And so for us, that means 8th grade teachers, as well as 8th grade or middle school principals and heads of school are writing recommendations. So that's going on behind the scenes. We spend a lot of time thinking about this, dedicating time and resources. I even gave release time to teachers this year because we have more students and there's just more to do, so that those teachers, that release time was for those teachers so they could really put effort and take the time necessary to advocate for what we believe are just extraordinary young people going off to high school. So that's what's going on behind the scenes. If you see Lena or Ben or Chris or Sarah, you should thank them, 8th grade parents. And if you are not an 8th grade parent, those are the teachers that are going to be writing the recs also next year for those rising sevens. Number five, just because, the Constructivists. First rehearsal was last night. I showed up and then dipped out quick. Great group of current parents, former parents, current staff, former staff, friends of the band. It's a real community band this year. They showed up last night in the annex behind Sports House to have the first rehearsal. I'm really excited about this group this year. The show is the last day of school that Friday in June. Right now, it is not too late. Parents, friends, countrymen, you should come out, join the band, take a risk, take some initiative, just like your kids are doing, and be a part of something that no other school really has. This is a community band that is extraordinary, and it's been going on as long as I've been here. So come out, be a part of it. Okay, that's it. If you liked the video, tell us so. You can subscribe, and have a super weekend. See you soon.